Are you suffering from allergies? Maybe it's in the form of itchy eyes, irritation, sniffles, seasonal sniffles, only in the spring maybe. There's so many triggers of allergies, and maybe you already know what's happening in terms of what triggers your symptoms. But what is the underlying cause? What is actually the reason that your immune system is reacting the way it is? Because although you know the trigger, you could say, well, the reason I'm reacting like that is because of this. But it's actually a dysfunction in your immune system. Something is wrong. The immune system somehow has gotten to understand it should react against this trigger. In conventional medicine, what we do is we primarily give you some medicines and say either you try to avoid the trigger and or you then add some medications to that. If one medicine doesn't work, we'll do another medicine, and maybe in some cases we'll need to give you steroids to reduce the immune response. But from a functional medicine perspective, we want to understand, why would your immune system even react to something that is in the environment and other people are not reacting to it? And that is where functional medicine really shines. We want to dig deep and we want to understand what's happening in your body. So apart from the triggers being there, the question is, why does your immune system react the way it does? And there are multiple reasons. Maybe your innate immune system, the non-specific immune system, the first line of defense, maybe that's not working well. And that allows your body to react, to be exposed to certain things, and then the immune system is overreacting, it's dysfunction, and is taught to react against things that it should be able to tolerate. It could also be you have a number of deficiencies, which then weakens your immune system. It could be you have vitamin D deficiency, zinc deficiency, folate deficiency, or maybe other deficiencies that doesn't allow your immune system to work optimally. It could be your gut microbiome. It could be your gut bacteria. The normal flora could be disturbed. So we have millions or trillions of bacteria in our gut. And they actually work with us. If in a healthy person, they try to keep us healthy. And we have good, healthy bacteria in the right amounts. And we have millions of different kinds of bacteria. But if you have these normal bacteria and some of them are maybe reduced in numbers and the abundance of those bacteria is reduced, Akkermansia, for instance, if that is reduced, that can actually increase the risk of developing allergies. Bifidobacterium, if that is reduced, again, that can also increase the risk of developing allergies. If you have Clostridium difficile, it can increase your risk of developing allergies. And all these things can actually work together. You could have your normal gut bacteria can be disturbed, and maybe even you have pathogens that are not supposed to be there, like C. difficile, and that is then causing you to have this reaction, your immune system to react against the triggers that you're experiencing. There are also certain yeasts that can induce an immune. There are also certain yeasts that can induce immune reaction or immune dysfunction and cause you to develop allergies. In functional medicine, we want to understand why this is happening, and our testing will be tailored accordingly. We might do conventional medicine tests, blood tests to see whether your immune system is working properly. We may also want to see if there are any inflammation markers. We may need to see if you're suffering from any deficiencies. We can very well also need a stool test. The stool test, again, as I said, gut bacteria is very important for your health and is super important for your immune system. And we may need to do a stool test to see whether you have the right amount of the right bacteria, and also to see whether you have some pathogenic bacteria that is actually causing your immune system to be disrupted. We may also need to do a urine test to see whether overall your metabolism is okay or if it's off. And there could also be some other toxins in your body that is triggering your immune system. In the functional medicine approach, we don't just want to dampen or reduce your symptoms. We don't want to just control it and suppress the immune reaction. We want to understand, why do you have this immune reaction? Why do you have this dysfunction? And of course, then we have to tailor your treatment to whatever we find. You could have allergies and you're someone you know has allergies. Maybe the symptoms are very much the same. Maybe it's just the itchy eyes for both of you. But the treatment could be different because there are different underlying issues in your cases. So our treatment is tailored to whatever we find, and we're not just trying to suppress your immune system so that it doesn't react. You need your immune system, and we need to keep your immune system in the optimal health. And to do that, we do have this approach, and we want then to actually address how we can strengthen the immune system rather than suppressing it. If you feel ready to address your allergies, you can speak to us. You can book a discovery call where we go through whether or not we are a good match. What are your expectations? What are our abilities? How can we work together? And if we're a good match, we'll then get started with outlining how to investigate your allergies and how to then treat them. If you're ready, you can, of course, speak to us and we'll set you up for the discovery call and take it from there. Thank you for watching this video.